Hi, I'm John with Marvelous Comics, and these are the orders that you need to have in by May 14th, this Saturday at midnight. All right, so let's jump right into it and take a look at what is on for the final order cutoff for this week. In Image, we have Metal Society number 2, which I think Metal Society is a pretty good title right now. A few of you have done that one, so I would continue on with that one and see where it goes. Spawn 330, you can never go wrong with Spawn. It's only a $3 book, and then plus with the discount, you're going to get it for $2.25. There's a sketch cover, and that is the cover that was just released yesterday, I believe. And let's see what else. We've got Twig number 2 on for this week. A lot of people have done Twig 1. So let's see where this one goes. And it is a Scotty Young title. So we'll see where it ends up. Down in Dark Horse, The Ward number 1. So this is an interesting looking title. It's basically, remember ETER? I think I would compare it similarly to that, except this is like in a fantasy realm. So it's more of a supernatural kind of creatures for an emergency room. So that's kind of where I say the Ward is at. And, might be good, might not be, don't know. It's the first one, but take a shot on it. Let's see. IDW. Let's see. We've got Kanto trade paperback, My Little Pony number 2, Sonic number 50. A lot of Sonic 50. Last Ronin hardcover, Usagi Yojimbo, Lone Goat and Kid number 6. That will finish that one off. Let's take a look at DC and see what is jumping out in DC. We got Batman 124. Let's see, Batman Beyond Neo Year 3. That's a great Zatanna cover on Batman Urban Legends 16. Dark Crisis number 1. That one kicks off this week. So if you're going to do the Dark Crisis was also in Free Comic Book Day. I've got a few of those left. They will be out tomorrow in the claim sale for $1, along with everything else I had left over from Free Comic Book Day, bagged and boarded for $1. So that will also include the Avengers, X-Men, and what do I got? Turtles, Barbaric, Red Sonja, a lot of them. So I had like 14 titles. So whatever was left over from what I gave out to my main subscribers, they'll be available tomorrow. Let's see. Dark Crisis, Flashpoint. What else is this week that I know people get? There's Monkey Prince number 5. Nubia, Queen of the Amazons number 1. Poison Ivy number 1. So I think this one could actually be a pretty good title. Poison Ivy in her own book. And of course, they're going to have fun drawing Poison Ivy. So it might be one to take a look at as well. Down on Marvel, Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty. Amazing Spider-Man #1, second print. Fantastic Four #44. There's a Shades variant, or, as one person calls it, the crackhead variant, because he's peeking out the window, seeing who's looking at him. Let's see. Iron Fist #4. Moon Knight Black, White, and Blood #2. A lot of people slept on #1, but there's #2. And Moon Knight #2 as well for Black, White, and Blood. Let's see. New Fantastic Four #1. That looks really similar to those of you that remember the old title. So there is New Fantastic Four #1. Also going to be coming out on Final Order Cutoff this week. Punisher #2, second print. Savage Spider-Man, Gwenverse #3. Bounty Hunters #24. There's a few different Bounty Hunters covers. You always got to watch Star Wars, because sometimes you'll get a first cover appearance of a character. There's a General Grievous cover. So there's always certain ones that they do really, really well on. Certain covers, mainly on Star Wars, that you kind of want to chase. Miles Morales #4. And looks like a what if he possessed the power of Thor. And then 5 is going to bring them all together. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, all the different what ifs, they're all going to be brought together in #5. Wolverine 22. Pretty good cover. It's a Daughterman cover. And let's see. X-Men Red #3. Dropping down to Dynamite. Art of Luis Garcia hardcover. Betty Page #4. Boys Hero-gasm #1. You got the blue cover, the red cover, and the white cover, in case you like the sketch covers. Invincible Red Sonja. Nyx #7. Vampirella Strikes #2. Has some really good covers to it. And then they're still doing the Ultraviolets, which their Ultraviolets are still looking pretty cool. Down on Boom, I see a Grimm. But before we get to Grimm, we've got Dune, Waters of Canley #2. If you're a Dune fan, Dune was a great movie back in the 80s, and of course was books long before that. And then we've got the second part of the remake that's being made. Firefly Return to Earth hardcover, Grimm #2. The foils on Grimm are all virgin, so they are really nice. So, for basically $4.50 for a pre-order, you're getting a foil virgin cover. It's not a bad deal. This is the Frizzen cover for Grimm #2. Grimm #1 seemed to be a pretty big success. Let's see how Grimm #2 does. And here is the FOC reveal for Grimm. All right, Mighty Morphin #20. Nobody does these, but they're still pretty cool covers. Something is Killing the Children #24. So there's the A cover. Something's Killing the Children. And then still the die cut with the mask. So there is the regular, and then we're going to have a bloody on the next one. There's the bloody variant die cut. And then there is 1 in 25s, 1 in 50s, and an unlockable that comes alongside with those two. And let's see, comics and graphic novels. Let's see what else we got. Archer and Armstrong, Attack on Titan, Belit and Valeria. There's an X-Men homage to the Phoenix Saga. We're getting ready to send that one off to get graded. Not that one, the original X-Men one, off to get graded. Blade Runner cover. That one's pretty cool. I like how it looks like the skull there. And let's see what else we've got. Dark Blood trade paperback. All right, Doctor Who. This is the Weeping Angels. If any of you had followed Doctor Who or watched it in the past, that's a glow-in-the-dark cover of the Weeping Angels. The Weeping Angels were one of the creepiest bad guys in Doctor Who. It's really cool, and that's a glow-in-the-dark cover, Weeping Angels. I don't know about the new Doctor. I don't know, but this is also the introduction of a new Doctor. I don't know. I gave up on Doctor Who on the last one. So ETER. So we had the first one last year, ETER number 2. So now they're doing a second one. And this is like what we were talking about before. This is a intergalactic emergency room. So it's where all your aliens can come and get treated. 1-800-GHOSTS. I don't know anything about it. I was just reading it. Death Dealer number 2. We've got a Linzer and a Frazetta cover. Of course, the Frazetta cover is Frank Frazetta. The art in Death Dealer is really good, and the story looks pretty good too. Let's see what else we've got. The Illusion Witch. That's a new one for this week. I like that cover the best, and that is the A cover. I think it's one to at least take a chance on and grab a copy of. It's by Behemoth. A lot of your indies, can do pretty well. So, grab the first one. It's probably the first appearance of the character because I've never heard of it before. Tells the story of Adia Locke, a world-famous illusionist, traumatized by the loss of her father and son. She's become cold and disconnected from reality. Transported into Sari, a fantasy world filled with magic and danger. Adia is paired with the talking Quill, a warrior, his son, and a powerful mage. Hunted by the three race with monstrous intentions, Adia will face her inner demons while battling real monsters in her attempt to save herself and Sari. Or Sayari, or Sorry. But it looks pretty good. I don't know what the art looks like on the inside, but by the cover and the story, and then there's a couple different ones as well. That seems to be an Alice in Wonderland homage. And the last one for Illusion Witch. And let's see what else we've got. Red Room, Trigger Warnings number 4. Oh, sorry, Campbell. I wasn't even looking that way, but how you doing? Red Room, Trigger Warnings number 4. Yeah, Red Room is one of those. It's a weird book. You got to Number 2, I read through that one on trigger warnings, and it was actually pretty good. Had a lot of Easter egg kind of things in it from the past, and that was really cool. 3, I haven't read yet. It's rough. It's a rough read. It's very, very violent. But if you like violence in comics, Red Room is for you. So, let's see. We Ride Titans, number 4. We Live, Age of Palladians, number 3. West of Sundown. If you are on West of Sundown, keep going. I don't think it's going to get any. No, well, that doesn't even start right. I don't think it's going to get any better. I don't think it's going to get any worse. No, it's West of Sundown. It's worth getting. Let me just go that way. So West of Sundown, number 3. I love the A cover art on it. It looks like the old folded movie paintings. All of West of Sundown A covers have been great. All of the number 1 covers were really good. There was a couple particular ones of number 2 that were good. And then you've got West of Sundown number 3, which we had the nice painted cover. And then the B cover by Terry and the C cover by Seeley. But yes, I would definitely recommend West of Sundown. All right. And then we have Where Starships Go to Die. I would also recommend this one. It's the ships are buried in the ocean. So it's a matter of going down and trying to, I'm not sure if it's a salvage mission or if it's a retrieval mission, but it sounds really interesting because it's not like they're going out into space. The deepest points of the oceans are going to be the last place we explore. We're going to be in space before, exploring space before we explore what's at the bottom of the ocean. So I'd check it out. I think it's worth a shot and to see Where Starships Go to Die. Then we're down to books and magazines, Imperium, toys and statues. You guys are welcome to go through all these and see if there's anything in there you like or want. Please remember that next week, I do have this done on Saturday because on Sunday we have to finalize because we are leaving and going to Heroes Con. So make sure you get everything in Saturday night so Zach and I can get everything finalized. And Campbell, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. And we will be down at Heroes Con next week. If you've given us something to have signed, we are going to do our best to get it signed for you, get it sent off, get it graded. And so we won't be doing any books next week that are coming in. I'm having Diamond, Hold'em, and everybody else. So they're going to be coming in we're going to get 2 weeks at one time. So the next week. So that's going to be a busy week. I probably should have taken that week off too, but I didn't. All right. Well, that is the really quick breakdown of this week's books. It's less than 20 minutes, so I think that's pretty good. If you find this helpful, hey, click like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. And I'll keep doing it. And then as always, if you're in the group on IG, we can always just jump into a room and do this whenever we've got time. This Saturday, we also have our claim sale trivia and war. So it's trivia this week. So there'll be a question between each round. And I did this one last weekend. So that's going to be my giveaway for this weekend. A little Alien #1 sketch. So that'll be for my winner of trivia this week. So stop in. It's at 5:00 here on Saturday. and look forward to seeing you there. That is that's pretty much what I got for this week. So thank you everybody for joining us. Campbell, thanks for joining me. And I will talk to you all from MegaCon in Orlando. You all have a great week, and I will too. See you tomorrow, 5 o'clock, right here tomorrow. So we'll see you. Thank you, and have a great day.